Hey guys, I'm Chase. Today I'm going to be taking some time to style out a couple of engineered garments looks head to toe. I've been buying EG now for 4 or 5 years since I've been working at the shop. I personally love the proportions. I like how it fits my body in particular, and I really like to layer it, and I like the oversizedness of it, especially in the tops. So I'll take some time today to kind of do that for you, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, so for the first look, I've got a full kind of very lightweight casual summer suit going. So up top is this LOITER jacket in this GLEN plaid, and then the matching drawstring pants. They're going to be very loose and flowy, and the jacket is deconstructed, so there's no structure in the shoulders. So I'm just going to style it with a white t-shirt and then probably just no-show socks and these SEBAGO engineered garment collaboration shoes. First and foremost, I usually like to show some ankle in the summer, so I'll probably cuff them a couple times, roll them up. Super lightweight, and it lends well to a summer fit if you're showing some skin. And then same kind of idea up top. It's just a t-shirt and the lightweight jacket up top. Not gonna do anything crazy with it or layer anything on top or beneath it. Just gonna kind of see how the outfit works as a whole unit with the matching top and bottom. So one thing that's notable about engineered garments, and the thing that I've grown to really love, is everything is tailored to be intentionally oversized without it being you're not just wearing a jacket that's 2 sizes too big. The shoulders are gonna fall a little bit off the shoulder, and you're gonna have a little bit of extra length, especially in the tops, because with engineered garments, a lot of the times you're gonna do reverse layering. So, you'd want the jacket to be a little bit longer, and then maybe the vest that you'd put over top would be a little bit shorter, and so on and so forth. And that's kind of what gives you those really cool proportions, which is what I've personally always been drawn to with engineered garments. A lot of nice fabrics and cuts, but the proportions when it's all as a unit, I think that's really when EG shines. So again, kind of back to this, it's gonna cover all those bases in one. Really cool fitting, coupled with the fabric that's gonna drape nicely. And then again, it's interesting enough to just lean into it, and it's not super costumey. So, and my first thought is a lot of times a top and bottom that match can be costumey. But I think with how casual the pieces are and lightweight, and the fabric is certainly not very formal and the pattern isn't either, just play it simple and just lean into the fact that it looks the same. I think if you kind of style it with a belt and a tie, it might get a little stuffy and a little costumey at that point, but with just a regular tee and some casual shoes, you should be able to play it down pretty well, and you'll find it's not that out there to wear things that match. Cool, so that wraps up the very casual suiting fit. I'm gonna toss this on, style it out, and kind of see how it works as a casual summer fit. So let's see. All right, cool, so that was the first look. I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the second one. As I had mentioned, I really love reverse layering, which is something you can do really well with engineered garments, clothing as a whole. I think it's intended that way a lot of the time for each season. So starting up top, this season they brought back the cardigan jacket, which is really cool, in this nice olive ripstop, so it's super lightweight, so it makes layering super easy. You don't necessarily have to wear it when it's obviously super cold. So yeah, up top I got this cardigan jacket, and you can see kind of where the hem ends. The work shirt underneath is gonna poke out. I like that, that's intentional, because the work shirts are always gonna be cut a little extra length in the back, a little higher of a gusset, barrel cuffs, so when you cuff them around your wrist, they kind of the fabric will gather and create a nice silhouette. Just everything about this fit in particular is gonna be the things that I love about engineered garments, kind of all mixed together, and how each of those subtle details kind of work together and allow you to have a really cohesive outfit if you kind of stay on brand, which you can do with any brand, but engineered garments in particular is just ultra cohesive and kind of meant to be worn all together. So with the work shirt and the cardigan jacket up top, I have these Andover twill pants here. A nice straight leg, super sort of smooth and almost has a little bit of a sheen to it in the material, the TWILL does. Probably won't cuff these or do anything different right out of the gate. I'll probably want them to have like a full break. And then again, the SEBAGO is down low. Just kind of want to show that you can wear quite a bit of engineered garments, many different layers, and it'll probably work together pretty cohesively. Just kind of got to worry about the colors and the fabric. So with these ANDOVERs in particular, I personally always go up a size. I just prefer a little extra room, and I like kind of how when you wear them with a break and you don't cuff them, I like how the fabric gathers. And I just like how it's going to fit all together with other engineered garments pieces, whereas if you are going to wear like the full suit as a kit, it's better to just go true to size. Makes a little more sense. But if I'm going to style it out with a full engineered garments outfit that is not the intended suit jacket to pair it with, I like them to be a little bigger and a little looser. In regards to reverse layering though, I personally like to play with proportions on my own body. I don't like for things to feel like too top heavy, and I found by playing with the proportions kind of like in that middle section of your body, it kind of breaks up the clothing nicely, so it's not all legs or all torso or just like kind of like a little too top heavy. By playing with the proportions, wearing multiple layers, you can definitely like fine tune how you're going to, I suppose, like present your outfit. Another thing that I really love about engineered garments, and again it's going to be highlighted in the work shirt, is that extra length, and always speaking to the intentional oversized kind of fit that they provide. I always had trouble kind of like fitting the shoulders first and foremost in a top, and then I would always hate if the top was maybe a little too short, or like a perfect top for me physically feels too short. Like I never want to be moving around and like have my belly pop out or anything. So I just have always been drawn to engineered garments in particular for the fit, but even more granular and specific. I love the fit of the tops. I like the extra length, and I like the shoulder room that it provides. All right, cool. So that is kind of all of my thoughts and details around this fit. I'm gonna toss it on and let's see how it looks. Cool, so that was the second look. I'm gonna feed pretty strongly off of that second look into this third one. I'm keeping the pants and the shoes the same. I'm just gonna toss this parka over top all of it. I kinda wanna show how an ultra big, very like accommodating piece up top is gonna change the whole silhouette, and kind of how the rest of the fit can be perceived and or styled. Like I'll probably do something different with the pants. You can have just like a tee underneath. You really can layer like quite a bit over this, because again, it's just meant to kind of pop over everything else you have and just kind of like an all-purpose utility jacket that just goes over everything. A little bit of extra length. Again, it's in that olive ripstop that they did, so it's not super heavy. So really like it could make sense in a lot of situations if we're talking like the practical use for it. But again, what I'm drawn to is like the oversized nature, this big kangaroo pouch, some classic stylings like the zipper in the back, kind of like a nod to Fishtail Parker or something like that. So speaking to like the oversized nature that engineered garments has been doing the last 3 or 4 years, especially on the tops, you kind of have to be intentional with your choice of pants, I suppose. For this, like I was saying in the second outfit, I was gonna play it with no break, or rather a break, no cuff, just kind of all the way down to the shoes. Here, I'll probably roll up the cuff a little bit and either have the pop of color from like your sock or your skin showing through. And since the top is so huge, I think that that's gonna help break it apart instead of just having like an ultra long piece and then pants down to the ground and then shoes. By breaking it up, I just think it gives it a little bit more interest in your outfit and is going to proportionally work a little bit better. But yeah, so I'm gonna toss this on and let's kind of see how it plays with the proportions. All right, cool. So you've gotten a look at the 3 outfits that I chose for engineered garments. This one has been particularly fun for me because I am a big fan of engineered garments and have been buying the brand since I've been working with Canoe Club. I really enjoy that you can pick up 1 or 2 pieces every season and it's all going to be cohesive throughout. I wear stuff that I got 4 years ago with stuff I got from this season. So again, thanks for viewing, like, comment, and subscribe. Please, any suggestions for video ideas, more things like this, more staff picks, something fun, something you want to know about us, don't be afraid to get in touch. But yeah, this has been fun, so we'll talk to you guys soon.